Your metabolism isn't slow, it is confused. And if you've been eating 1,200 calories and still not losing weight, if you feel like you gain weight just by looking at food, if you're convinced your metabolism is permanently damaged from years of dieting, you're not imagining it. Something real has happened to your metabolic function. But here's what diet culture won't tell you. It is not permanent. Hi, I'm Sarah, a certified holistic health coach, and as someone who destroyed my own metabolism through years of restrictive dieting, I used to believe my metabolism was just naturally slow and that I have to eat like a bird forever to lose or maintain my weight. But that wasn't true. Your metabolism isn't broken, it's protecting you. And once you understand what's really happening, you can work with your body to heal it. In this video, I'm going to explain exactly what happens to your metabolism when you diet, why eating more might be the key to losing weight, and give you my top strategies to heal your metabolism so you can eat normally again without gaining weight. But first, let me explain why your body is holding on to every calorie like its life depends on it. Here's what really happened to your metabolism. Your body thinks you're in a famine. And when you constantly eat too little, your body doesn't think, oh, she's trying to lose weight. It thinks, oh no, there's not enough food available, so we need to find a way to survive. So it activates every survival mechanism it has. Your metabolic rate has 4 parts. So the basal metabolic rate, the BMR, which is about 70% of what you burn daily. This is what your body needs just to keep you alive. Then there's NEAT, so non-exercise activity, which is about 15%. This is all the movement that isn't formal exercise. It's more like fidgeting, walking, even thinking. Then there's exercise activity itself, which is around 5%, sometimes even 10%. So this is all the formal workouts. Lastly, the thermic effect of food. 8 to 10% make up for it. So it's the energy it takes to digest what you eat. And I went deeper into all of that in a previous video on how to actually lose weight. So check the video out here or via the link down below. And here's now the scary part. Your body can slow down all of them. Your BMR drops because your body reduces energy for basic functions. Your NEAT plummets. You unconsciously move less throughout the day because you're more tired. Your exercise performance suffers because you have less energy as well. And even your digestion slows down to conserve the energy to survive. On top of that, there is the hormone chaos. Thyroid hormones decrease, slowing everything down. Cortisol increases, promoting fat storage around your midsection. Leptin, your fullness hormone, crashes, so you never feel fully satisfied. Ghrelin, your hunger hormone, skyrockets, making you constantly hungry. Now, the cruel reality, studies, one of which has been published inside the Journal of Clinical Nutrition or the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, show that people who have lost significant weight burn fewer calories per day than people who have the same size but were never overweight. So the larger the weight loss, the larger the metabolic adaptation. So it's not unexpected that weight loss gets harder over time and the last points might be so hard to lose. This doesn't last forever, but it may last for years for some people. Your body literally becomes more efficient at storing fat and less efficient at burning it. I recently watched a documentary about The Biggest Loser on Netflix, and they actually talked about this as well. So if you haven't watched it, maybe go have a look on Netflix. They literally mentioned this at the end. Now, why eating more might help you lose weight. This sounds backwards, but here's the science. Your body needs to feel safe to let go of weight. When you're chronically undereating, your body holds on to every calorie. When you eat enough consistently, your body relaxes and can release stored fat. Adequate food boosts your metabolism. Eating increases your thermic effect of food. You burn calories just through digesting it. And it signals to your thyroid that it's safe to speed up. And it gives you energy to move throughout the day. So hello, NEAT. Now let me talk about the Minnesota starvation experiment, because this one exactly proves this. In the 1940s, the researchers wanted to see what happens to your body when you don't eat enough for a long time and how to best help people recover after severe dieting. During the first 3 months, the researchers observed and collected data about their participants eating normally, like with normal eating behaviors. Then for the following 6 months, those healthy men were only given about 1,600 calories per day. And the research then showed that their metabolism slowed down by 40%, and those individuals became very obsessed with food. They constantly thought about food. it became such a big part of their daily life. Ultimately, during their rehabilitation phase, they were given enough food again, and they started to develop binge eating habits, so eating many meals at the same time and all of that. So to make all of this easier, imagine your metabolism is like a campfire. When you restrict calories, you're removing logs from the fire, and eventually the fire dies down to barely some glowing embers. To get roaring again, to get the fire burning again, you need to add logs back onto it. Not just one, but consistently over time. So your body needs to trust that food will be available consistently again. One day of eating won't fix years of restriction, but consistent, adequate eating over months can restore metabolic function. So here are the strategies that actually work. Number 1, eat your BMR minimum. Calculate your basal metabolic rate using an online calculator. This is the bare minimum your body needs just to keep you alive. And if you're eating below this number, you're literally starving your metabolism. Most women need at least 1,400 to 1,600 calories just to basically function. And an important disclaimer about calories here. Now, before you panic about counting calories again, let me be clear. This is not about obsessive calorie counting. I'm not asking you to track every bite for the rest of your life. If you have a history of obsessive food tracking, skip the numbers entirely. This is about awareness and not control. The goal is simply to understand if you're eating enough to support your basic function. Many women are shocked to discover they're eating 800 to 1,000 calories while wondering why they feel terrible. So use this as a temporary tool. Track for 3 to 5 days just to get a baseline understanding. Then put the apps away and focus on eating regularly and adequately. And if numbers are triggering you, focus on these 3 signals instead. Are you eating 3 meals plus snacks daily? Do you have energy throughout the day? Are you sleeping well? Do you feel warm and not cold all the time? Can you think about things other than food? Now the bigger picture matters more. I'd rather you eat intuitively and adequately than obsessively count calories and undereat. Your body's signals are smarter than any app once they're properly working again. And once your metabolism heals, you won't need to think about numbers anymore anyways. You will naturally eat what your body needs because you will be able to trust its signals again. Then strategy number 2, protein at every meal. Aim for 25 to 30 grams of protein per meal. Protein has the highest thermic effect. It takes energy to digest. It also preserves muscle mass, which burns more calories at rest than fat tissue. So losing muscle actually slows down your metabolism for the long term. Protein naturally keeps you fuller for longer. The key is consistency. Your body needs the amino acids from protein regularly to maintain the muscle mass. Now, strategy number 3, stop fear eating carbs. Carbs are not the enemy, they're metabolic fuel. Your thyroid needs carbs to function properly. Your brain needs glucose to make good decisions about food because your brain uses 20% of your daily calories and runs primarily on glucose from carbs. So when you go too low carb, your thyroid function slows down, your cortisol increases, your sleep quality suffers, and your workout performance tanks as well. And I actually went deeper into those symptoms of a very low carb diet in a previous video that went deeper into the fear of carbs. So again, check it out here. Now, strategy 4, embrace healthy fats. Fats are essential for hormone production, and hormones control your metabolism. Your thyroid, estrogen, and other metabolic hormones are made from fats. Without adequate fats, your body can't produce those hormones properly. Your cell membranes become less flexible, which impairs nutrient absorptions. Plus, you also miss out on fat-soluble vitamins, so A, D, E, and K vitamins that are crucial for metabolic function. Moving on to strategy number 5, ditch the excessive cardio. Hours of cardio can further stress an already compromised metabolism. It increases cortisol, which slows down the metabolism and promotes fat storage. Limit cardio to 2 to 3 moderate sessions per week and focus on strength training instead because again, muscle tissue burns more calories at rest. Then strategy number 6, prioritize sleep like your metabolism depends on it, because it does. Poor sleep disrupts leptin and ghrelin, making you hungrier and less satisfied. It increases cortisol, slowing down your metabolism and promoting fat storage. Then the growth hormone decreases, making it harder to maintain muscle mass. Insulin sensitivity decreases, making you more likely to store carbs as fat. Plus, sleep deprivation makes you crave high-calorie, high-carb foods the next day because your body's looking for the quick energy. So aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep per night. Lastly, strategy number 7, manage stress or it will manage your metabolism. Chronic stress is one of the biggest metabolism killers. When you're constantly stressed, your body thinks you're in danger and holds on to every calorie. Chronic stress keeps cortisol elevated, which slows down your thyroid function, promotes fat storage around your midsection. It increases cravings for sugar and refined carbs, often leading to binge eating. It disrupts your sleep, creating that vicious cycle. So practice daily stress management through breath work, meditation, gentle movement, or whatever helps you feel calm. Let's be real about what this process looks like. At the beginning, let's call this the adjustment period. You might feel anxious about eating more. You might experience some bloating as your digestion adjusts. Your weight might fluctuate or even increase slightly. This is normal. Your body is learning to trust that food is available. Then, in the rebuilding phase, your energy starts to improve. You feel warmer throughout the day. Your sleep quality improves. Your mood becomes more stable. And eventually, your hunger and fullness cues return. You stop obsessing about food constantly. Your weight stabilizes at a healthy set point. You can eat normally without gaining weight. This process does take 6 to 12 months or longer. There is no quick fix for years of metabolic damage. But the alternative is staying stuck in metabolic confusion, which is worse, right? So temporary discomfort for long-term food freedom is worth it. Our society is so into instant gratification, but the things we usually want most require that temporary discomfort. So we have to shift our mindset and remember, all good things take time. Here's exactly what to do starting this week. Week 1, assess where you are. Calculate your BMR using an online calculator. Track what you're currently eating for, let's say, 3 days. Not to restrict, but to see if you're eating enough. And pay attention to your energy levels, your body temperature, and your mood. Week number 2, make the first increase. If you're eating below your BMR, add 100 to 200 calories per day. Add a snack, increase portion sizes, or include more healthy fats. Don't jump from 1200 to 2000 calories overnight. Gradual is better. Then week 3 to 4, optimize your meals. Ensure every meal has proteins, carbs, and fat. Eat within 1 to 2 hours of waking and don't go more than 4 to 5 hours without eating throughout the day. Week 5 to 8, address the lifestyle factors. Prioritize your sleep, so make sure that you aim for 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night. Reduce excessive cardio if you're doing hours per day, and maybe instead add in 2 to 3 strength training sessions per week, and practice daily stress management. Then ongoing, patience and consistency. Continue eating adequately even if the scale goes up initially. Focus on how you feel rather than what you weigh. Trust the process. Your body wants to be healthy and efficient. And some red flags to watch for: if you experience rapid weight gain, more than 2 to 3 pounds per week, severe fatigue, or other concerning symptoms, consult a healthcare provider. Some people may need additional support for thyroid or other hormonal issues. So if you've been living on 1200 calories, wondering why you feel terrible, if you're convinced your metabolism is permanently broken, if you're afraid to eat more because you might gain weight, please hear this. Your metabolism isn't broken, it's just confused. And confusion can be cleared up with the right approach and enough time. And yes, healing your metabolism might mean gaining some weight initially, but it also means getting back your life, having energy for your goals and relationships, being able to eat like a normal human being, trusting your body again. The temporary discomfort of metabolic healing is worth the lifetime of food freedom on the other side. And if you want more content like this, real science-backed advice about healing your relationship with food and body, come follow me over on Instagram at nourishwith.sarah. There I share daily tips behind the scenes of my own healing journey and honest conversations about what it really takes to find food freedom. Plus, I love connecting with you in my DMs and hearing about your own experiences. And if this video gave you hope that metabolic healing is possible, please hit that like and subscribe button, maybe even the bell so that you don't miss any future videos. And drop a comment and let me know, what is one metabolism healing strategy you're excited to try? Remember, your body wants to be healthy and efficient. It just needs the right signals to feel safe enough to heal. So lots of love, and I will see you in the next video.